Yeah, I remember being at my grandmother in Busha. When I say my grandmother-in-law was Busha, Busha is Polish for great grandmother. She's a Busha to a great grandmother to my kids. But to me, I also called her Busha. She's been in my life since I was a little girl, 13 years old. So Bushy Boosh, she was like a grandma to me too. Even though like great grandma, my kids called her Busha, so I called her Busha. Hey Boosh, Busha. She asked to be called Busha, and she didn't think many people, nobody listened to her except for our family. I was the one that did, not even Garrett. I was the one that made the kids call her because I saw how important it was to her. And I would call her Busha, like in front of everybody. The whole family was looking at me sideways, like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, Busha. And she'd answer. She loved it. She loved it. It's what she had asked, and I was the only one that would do it. And then Garrett followed suit, and then my mother-in-law, and Busha. And my kids always followed suit, that's all, how they knew her. But I remember being at her house when she was in the hospital. I just sensed what I could sense. It was the end. And I was like, oh, man. And my mother-in-law's so stressed out, trying to take care of everything, her house, the dog. And I remember seeing Yuki hiding under the table, scared, and I'd always go say hi to her when I'd see her, but she'd still be scared, always hiding under tables. And she just didn't know. She was just born and like given to Busha, a little show dog, like $2,000 dog. A very expensive. Busha paid for her, and that was her baby. And so she just knew to sit in Busha's lap and cuddle her very quietly. That's very calm life, very easy life. If Busha was even there, sometimes Busha would be in the hospital, So I took Yuki. I remember going there seeing Yuki. I didn't even say anything to my mother-in-law. I just started picking up Yuki's beds. She's got like 20 of them around the house. Started picking up random beds with toys and collecting them by the fucking door. And then I grabbed Yuki in my hand. I told my mother-in-law, I said, just so you know, I'm taking Yuki until Busha gets out of the hospital. At that point, we still had hope. So until she gets out of the hospital. But deep in my heart, I knew she might not be coming back home. So I knew Yuki might turn into ours. I would never steal her dog. I would always give her back. But, just so Yuki didn't have to be alone, hiding under tables in that big house alone. So I brought her over here. And I set her up in her bed. I made sure she was so comfortable. And we transitioned her here. And that was when Busha's on her deathbed. Where's my baby Yuki? We snuck Yuki in the hospital, everything, the day before she died. And they got to cuddle. She just lay there with her. The nurses allowed it and everything. And then when I kissed her, the last time I ever said goodbye to her, she was just laying there, eyes closed, like ready to go. She passed the next day. I gave her a kiss goodbye when I was taking Yuki away. I said, don't worry. She was so worried about who's going to take care of Yuki. And in her will, she put that Louise would, but she still was nervous because Louise has two other dogs, bigger dogs that are mean,